Hi everybody, it's Pam with Silver and Sparkles, and we're back with another weekly Wednesday 15-minute craft challenge. So again, I have just some of my random scraps, and a bunch of these are larger pieces, and there's even pieces that I haven't even started cutting out that ended up kind of just in a pile. So here we are, and we're gonna see what I can make in 15 minutes. And I have a bunch of these strips, so I'm already thinking maybe a flippy flap folio. But let's get the timer started and see what we can come up with. And don't forget, this is the one where I'm gonna use the hashtag weekly15. And if you decide to play along or make your own, please use that hashtag if you post on social so I can see them. Okay, get to the timer. Ha, there it is. Okay, I'm ready. Always the pressure's on. Okay, that's a pretty piece. Ooh, I like this one. This one I think I used recently. The strips. It's a little busy. Let's start with these two. I'm just gonna not spend my time digging through for right now. All right, I'm pretty sure this is a 12-inch piece of scrap. It is scrap of paper. So I'm going to just kind of eyeball it where I bring the ends right to each other. And I don't know that I got them perfectly even, but this section should measure, let's see, it measures right at 6 inches, and these are each right at 3. So there we go, not too bad. All right, so it's gonna open this way, and we'll do some kind of fun closure. I was using this, making some tags earlier today for a birthday gift. Okay, so I'm gonna use it. We're gonna round our corners. All right, and I'll give you the width of my piece too. Again, the point of this is not to worry too much about measurements. 3.5, so it was 3.5 by 12. All right, that's fun. I think I'm gonna have the little tiny bit smaller piece at the top. Okay, so it's going to open like this, and then what I was thinking, I think this coordinates well enough. I think it'll fit in there. I'm going to do some type of flip out. All right, I said this was 3.5. I'm going to trim that off. Let's see. We're at 7.25. I'm going to trim this just a little bit from each side. And I'll tell you what I ended up with. Okay, I want it to fit within the 3.5 inches. Okay, it's at 6.5 now. So I should be pretty good if I fold this in half. I'm not gonna make this complicated since I only have 15 minutes. Okay. So yes, that's 3.25. And if I round these corners, it should nestle in there. Whoa, okay, getting stuff all over me. All right, so if we get here, it could open up like this, or we could do here, or if we want to see all the flowers, we could have this pattern. I think I'm gonna do this. I kind of like the idea of opening it up and seeing these flowers and then having this pattern, and we'll add some additional things. I think I'm gonna make this a side tuck spot, and I really should not spend a bunch of time inking, but I do think it'll look a touch better if I do a little bit of inking. There we go. And I'll maybe cheat and come back after the 15 minutes and do some more inking if I just can't stand it. Okay, so I want it open on this side. We're going to add glue to these 3 sides to leave that tuck spot open on the left side. Okay, so it's going to open like this. All right, there we go. So now I'm probably going to need to go back to my pile of scraps. And this is where this piece, if I use this side, might do something interesting. And I also need to find something to decorate the front. Ooh, here's a little more of this. Ooh, okay, that's good. That was good luck. That snail is funny, isn't he? I was thinking one of the flowers. Maybe I will cut this one out right here. Quick, Pam, quick. Okay. The quicker I go, I'm going to go to a smaller corner. The more time I have to do fun things with it. Okay. So I could let the flower be part of the closure. That would be interesting, right? Let's get just a touch on here. I chopped those off and it kind of made it look a little awkward, but that's okay. Let's see, do we want a little bit of this along with it to break up some of those leaves? I think we do. So I'm going to cut it from this portion just because I'm looking at the pretty things on this side that I might want to use at some point in my life. All right. I do something like this and we'll chop it off. And I am just trusting that I am cutting straight enough. Okay. So if I glue this to here, so I'm going to add the glue on this side in an effort to try not to make a mess. Okay, get that pattern. So we'll have that repeat. I want to at least have the cover done, right? All right, I'm only going to put adhesive on the portion that is going to touch the top flap. We'll do a Velcro dot or something like that to hold it closed in a minute. All right, hopefully, yes, I think I did okay. All right, that's pretty, isn't it? All right. Then we're going to open here. This is going to open. Okay, I got 8 minutes. We're doing good. Let's see if we can do, how about a journaling space and, or maybe the journaling space here in the little pockets here, because we also have a tuck spot here. Like I'm going to have time to make things to put in there. Okay. But I want to, right? All right. That is half of 6 1/2 is 3 1/4. So I'm going to make these like 3 1/8 inch wide. This is, yeah, I'm going to eyeball, make them about the same height. Or, yeah, I'll just trim this one off. Okay, good enough. Pop. And they may be a little wider than I want, but if I round the corners, the bottom, like that, yeah, it goes in there okay. And I'll do that for the same one up here. And then let's see what we've got. This will be for some tiny things. 2 little pockets. Quick. It's one wider. Oh, they're right exactly the same. Okie dokie. So I hope this inspires you to maybe pull out some of your larger scraps or pieces that you've been sitting around just waiting for an excuse to use. or if you only have a short time, not that you can only take 15 minutes, but if you only have a short time in your craft room, you might think about making, here's some copy dyed paper, something like this. I hope it inspires you to at least try, or to say, okay, what are some techniques that I know that I can use to make something fun? So this is going to be a great, I hope I can make this work. This paper is a little wrinkly and pretty soft. You know, it'll be a good Happy Mail. It will be a good little folio to stuff in a larger journal, whatever you want it to be. I love making things like this instead of like a traditional greeting card. I think it makes it so special, whether you're giving someone like an additional gift, or if this is just the gift, a thinking about you card, whatever. You know, again, you can put some inspirational words, write a message to the person. You know, I have a lot of friends that I've been friends with for decades and decades, and you know, some of my college girlfriends, you know, put an old picture, a little printout of a picture or a memory or something, just to surprise somebody, right? Wouldn't that be fun? Okay, these are going to, I think, help me by slicing them up, so I have something to put in these little pockets, at least for now. And I want to do something else, and I want to decorate these pockets just a touch too. They're feeling, I love that snail, a little plain to me. So, but at least this makes me happy that I have something in there. Oh, this one's cute too. And I'm not worrying about these being absolutely perfect at this point. We'll just put them in there because they're just too cute. Okay, now we could do something on these panels. We could decorate those. I'm gonna grab one of my, I haven't pulled out my thingamajiggy box in a while because I've been doing good in using my folder where I organize. But I'm in a hurry. I don't know, would it be better to where it's easier to see, right? Or grab this? I don't know. I don't know, everybody. That's a cute faux stamp. So let's stick it down because we can. Right there. And maybe just a little $2.89 tab there. And then, I don't know. I wanted something here. Whew, maybe I'll go back to my idea of just, it'll give it, it's the same pattern that's underneath, but maybe it'll give it a little bit of a, yeah, a layered look. Yes. All right, and then this is like this. We could also have something on this panel if we wanted to. Let's do a closure real quick. I'll use one of my skinny Velcro dots. If you want to see some of the supplies I'm using, I get some of my supplies on Amazon. This is an example of something I get on Amazon. And you can pop over to my storefront, my Amazon storefront. Or if I push those down, they'll be right where I need them to be. And you can take a look. It'll be linked in the description. Okay. Little bit of ink is going to go, I think, a long way in making this look a little more finished. Or at least I think so. Oh, I want something. I definitely want something to go in this pocket because I kind of want it to stick out because I think it'll be cute. Let's make a tag with this piece because I've been looking at this beautiful bird for a while. Now I know this is probably way too big, so I'm gonna have to decide, do I lose some of the bird's beak? Do I lose some of the tail? Do I fold it? I'm gonna be brave and just cut the beak off. Okay, around the corners. The back's pretty too. And I definitely think a piece of ribbon. I think probably some more coffee dyed paper on this side. But let's see when it's like this. It's still a touch wider than I want. And that'll make it look, I think, a little more having the tail and the beak cut off. Okay, my timer's up. Okay, I was super close. Super, super close. What do you guys think? 15 minutes is up. Let's stick this in here and we'll put a piece of ribbon on it really fast. Just because I can't put her away without a little pretty. All right, we'll do it very, very fast. I'm gonna put it up here, kind of towards the top. And it's gonna be a piece of pink. There we go. Cute. All right. Done. I cheated just a touch. And then we've got a little bit of pink here and a little bit of pink here. So let me show you what we made and then I'll let you guys go. I always try to promise these are going to be fast. So it opens this way. Opens this way. We have these two pockets and then we have this wonderful pocket here. I definitely think some neutral paper or something else there will definitely finish this off in my opinion, but I'm gonna leave it. So there we go. I hope you guys like it. I hope you'll make one. Let me know. Give the video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. All the things. Everybody have a great day. Thank you for joining me.